Looking at investing to help the environment green doesn't always mean go. VP of Woolsey Management Asset. He's going to explain all the money stuff. Chase Woolsey, it's not me. Like, I just have never been blessed, Chase, to understand money.
Hey, well, that's what I'm here for.
That's what you do that, and I'll do the news. Okay, if you were looking, and we've been talking a lot about this eco stuff in all different avenues. How do you do that when it comes to investing?
You know, it's a really hard, I'm going to call it balance when it comes to investing, because a lot of times I think people unfortunately bypass the most important part of investing, and that's making sure you're investing in a good company that makes financial sense, and then they look at the eco side first. Now, I'm not saying looking at the eco side is a bad thing to do, but you do need to still make sure it is a good, viable business that you're investing into.
Okay, a term that many of us may not know, you at home may not know this, ESG funds. What are those?
So it stands for environmental, social, and governance funds. They've grown in popularity over time, and it's for people that kind of want to, I'm going to say, get an easy way into investing in more green companies.
Okay. And then do you have like a few examples of what they are? Or?
Well, so there's different mutual funds and ETFs out there that are these ESG funds, and you can go like look at Vanguard, JP Morgan Chase. A lot of these companies, they produce ESG funds, and all the ESG fund is, it's a typical mutual fund ETF that's going to hold a bunch of different stocks. I do tell people though, you got to be very careful. I'm not a big advocate of investing in these ESG funds.
Why?
The reason for it is if you look at it, and this is according to a recent study from Harvard, about 68% of the assets from these ESG funds on average, well, it's the same as non-ESG funds. But the big caveat is ESG funds on average are about 3 times more expensive than non-ESG funds.
Why is that?
I think it's because Wall Street and these big companies know that unfortunately they can kind of take advantage of the everyday consumer that wants to get involved in the ESG investing. And in reality, you're not getting much of a difference between the two products. So it's a big thing you got to watch out for, and I do not like it. The other thing too is that may not be investing 100% according to your values. If you're doing this values-based investing, you got to make sure that the company's aligned with your values, but you got to go through hundreds of different companies within that fund to make sure they align with it.
So why would you want to get involved in that then?
So I think they're sold as this whole concept of like, oh, you want to be green, you want to help the environment, invest ESG. So it's this kind of, I'm going to say, sales tactic that a lot of companies have utilized. And I said, you got to be very, very careful. And there's some out there that even charge higher than 1.5% I've seen where they're not that great. And the thing that really gets me, kind of talking about companies that may not align with your values, is I remember looking at this years ago back in 2015. Wells Fargo was a company at that time that had all the scandal with the opening accounts and so forth. I found ESG funds that held Wells Fargo at that time. That doesn't seem like a very good governance company to me when it came to that 2015 saga.
Right.
So you have to understand, if you do these ESG funds and you're investing because you want to invest in it because of your values, you got to look at the companies within those funds.
Do we have other options? Let's say you want to support the whole eco effort. And how can you do that then?
I mean, you can always do the individual stocks and go around and buy the individual equities. That's going to be the easiest way to make sure that a company's going to align with your values. But I will tell people, you got to be very careful. There's a lot of companies out there that are just too expensive. A good example of this is Beyond Meat from years ago. It's supposed to be a sustainable company, eco-friendly and so forth. They're around $230 a share. Today, they're at $15 a share.
What happened?
I mean, there's this thing that happens in the stock market where all this hype gets built into it. Again, it's the future of how we're going to do food. It's the future of how, this is going to be done. But then all of a sudden that hype fades out and the stock just falls apart because the company is no longer making money. They never made money, actually, for that fact.
Right.
The thing you have to look at is these are very high risk investments many times. You may look at like charging stations as an example of, oh, I want to support that. But we don't really know what the business model is going to look like for charging stations.
Sure.
Very high risk. The easiest way, in my opinion, to kind of get involved is to still invest in good quality companies. I'm going to use a company like General Motors, for example. We know that they have their traditional ICE business or their internal combustion engine, but they're also investing a lot in EVs. There's still a way to kind of play both sides where you're not taking a huge risk, but you're still benefiting from it. And these companies now, they produce sustainability reports. In their annual reports, they talk a lot about those efforts in earnings presentations. So you can really see what companies are doing to help the environment, and you can still invest in a good, safe, quality company without taking that high risk of a new company that may not last.
Good advice.
Thank
Still
you.
not going to invest in it. Not at this time. I like my money too much. Chase, thank you. Thank you for being here.
Of course, thanks for having me.